You can actually teach this month, huh? And my birthday is this month too.
I just don't get it.
What is it, Claude?
Those javelins of light. They were trying to use it to kill us at Fort Mercy's, right? But then why not drop it on Garreg Mach? They must have known for a while that we were here.
It is not that they chose to refrain, but rather that they were unable to do so.
Rhea, how are you feeling?
I am well enough. I cannot afford to rest while Fódlan is in danger.
What do you mean when you say they couldn't drop a javelin of light here?
Once, a very long time ago, a massive ball of light fell upon this monastery. However, that light mysteriously changed course in mid-air and landed in Aelan instead.
AOL, the Valley of Torment. So that's what the wreckage of those javelins of light looks like.
The Holy Tomb is not only the location of the progenitor god's eternal slumber, but also a sacred vessel for a power that repels evil. Supposedly, the progenitor god built the Holy Tomb herself to protect her children from the evil light.
So the children of the goddess gathered in Xanadu because of its proximity to the monastery? But we've fought at distant locations many times.
Despite that, the javelins of light only fell on Fort Mercy's.
In his letter, Hubert said that he detected their magic when the fort fell. In other words, because they used a javelin of light, Hubert was able to pinpoint the location of their base.
So they didn't use it before then because they didn't want us to know where their base is?
In any case, those javelins of light must be something they can't just use whenever they want. And they finally decided to use one at Mercy's, where they were sure they'd be able to finish us off. It's only thanks to the whims of the Death Knight that we escaped with our lives. And no javelins of light have fallen since then.
It's possible that the enemy hasn't yet realized that we've learned the location of their base.
If so, their guard may be down, which makes this the perfect time for a surprise attack.
I will accompany you.
What? No! That would be far too dangerous. Your long confinement weakened you greatly, did it not?
Those people have opposed us since ancient times. I wish to learn the truth about them for myself.
I understand. I will not stop you, but please take care not to overexert yourself.
We don't know exactly what we're up against here. Having you around is very reassuring, Rand. Let's prepare to strike at Shambhala before they make their next move.
Shambhala. That's a name. Alright, we actually get to do stuff this month, huh? Lawrence, you know what? Yeah, why not? Oh, you failed? You failed at 87. Okay, okay. You know what? Sure, I'll take that as a hint that you want to stay as a hero. Yeah, why not? Okay, so there's at least going to be like one more fight. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, one more fight. At least. Silver Sword. I'm checking on the, yeah, that works. Yeah. And I don't know why you have this stupid lens switch here, so switch it off. Brave lens, blessed lens, killer lens. Sure, these are all fine. I don't think I'm going to do any battles this month, because, like, why would I? Alright. Lawrence, what's this thing you got? Strength when HP is less than 25%. Why would I ever want that? Somebody else got an ability, right? Strength plus 2. Yeah, alright. Grind's resistance when HP is lower. Okay, why do I have to be like less than 25%? That sucks. Ooh, give me this. Yeah. Dark magic range. Yeah, I much have the. I think I'd rather have the range than the dexterity. Or authority, for that matters. Yeah. Okay, explore. So I can't believe they made like a one more thing out of the golden deer. This is definitely new.
This war might be over, but not war in general. Human beings thrive on conflict. We can't get enough of it. I don't know when, but you know someday another war will begin.
Even so.
That's the way it is, right? War may always come back, but so will peace. And peace is what we fight for. I thought that after the Empire fell, the war might finally be avenged. But something dark is certainly lurking in the shadows. An organization behind the Empire. We'll have to take care of them with the war if Dimitri is to rest in peace.
How's everybody's motivation, honestly? Everybody's fine except for Helda. And all of the Ashen Wolves. Alright. Ultimate Sword Tournament today. Why can't I use my own sword? Honestly. Why do I have to use a freaking training sword? Like, that basically does nothing. It doesn't matter how good, how much, like, I'm 10 level over this thing, my opponent, but because I can only use a training sword, I'm like, I'm losing this tournament because of it. Yeah. What? I thought I could use whatever weapon I wanted, like all of these. I don't know why I can only use a training sword. It doesn't. I don't get it. Who made the decision to, like, hey, you know what's fun? Have have a tournament where only the player's character can only use a training weapon, and the opponent can use whatever weapon they have, like iron, steel, and silver.
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. I hear we conquered the Imperial capital. The war's still not over? Not sure how much sense that makes, but then making sense of things isn't my job. Look out for yourself in the next battle, got it? I'll have lots more things to report by then. That's a promise. In the meantime, I'll be cheering you on.
Nothing tastes better than a drink to celebrate the fall of the Empire. You know, Fraldarius, one of the 10 elites, is a distant ancestor of mine. Even if the kingdom as we know it no longer exists, there's a poetic justice in taking the Empire down. Though defeating the Empire would be the end of it. Or after some mysterious shadow organization? Crying out loud. Only Holston come along for the ride. But he's working out things with Elmira or something, yeah? And so, maybe we better warn him about those who whatever in the dark. There might be whatevering in his neck of the woods too. Me aside, no one's on the same level as Holst. If the Alliance is attacked while he's gone, they'll be in trouble.
Yeah. Do I ever get to meet Holtz? They keep saying like he's some kind of badass, like great warrior, but we, like Judas, for how great Judas is, I would agree that we never actually see Judas do anything, but like we never even get to see Holtz.
Darkness. Unsettling, to say the least. You must be boiling to avenge your father.
Absolutely.
You seem pretty calm for what it is we're staring at. Where's your fire, huh? I imagine this battle will be a defining moment in history. All or nothing. Let's do this. Pardon me, I've got a message for you. From a dead man. The Emperor was keeping the Archbishop alive as insurance against those who slip in the dark. When you go to Shambhala, the message says, take the Archbishop with you.
Oh, so you work for Hilbert, I guess. Alright.
Sounds like there were shenanigans happening behind the scenes in the Empire. I think war was basically inevitable no matter what Eddie did. With those creeps pulling the strings. Coming to think of it, I wonder if the lady who kidnapped me was... Never mind. Not worth mentioning.
Edelgard? Are you gonna say Edelgard kidnapped you?
Yes, whatever threatens Fódlan also threatens my dream. This folly must end now.
Are you scared?
Fear is not a consideration of mine. I do what must be done and always have. What is frightening is to have scant idea of what is in store. Now that we know, victory shall be ours.
You know what? I'm not gonna do any more advanced drills. I'm going to I'm gonna eat whichever one, and I'm going to train up the stats I want to train up on my next playthrough, because I'm going to load up this save file on that next playthrough. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Before I do that, I already have an idea of what kind of build I want for the next playthrough, so hold on. Skill level, give me... yeah, I'll use 400 points on Spear. Okay, Axe, these are all done. Alright, give me B+ on Riding. That's good. Yeah, that's basically it for now. Let's go to the cafeteria.
Wake up, eat, train, eat, sleep. We gotta prepare for the assault, but that hasn't changed my routine.
You're doing plenty. They're doing plenty.
That training and eating I do is for the sake of Fódlan. Gotta stay strong and fed to keep it safe.
Suddenly I can train you in heavy armor.
My favorite meal?
Wow.
food just...
I think Hilda and Constance are the only ones left. Yeah. You know what? Doesn't matter.
I'm glad you are here to distract me from how bad this
Oh, you don't
is.
like this? Okay.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have finished.
How I do look forward to mealtime. How I
Okay, so that's what happens if they don't like the meal. If you force them to eat something that they don't like. Fascinating.
think so. The moment we defeat Ailey, the nobles cozy up to the Alliance and Church. That lot really does think only of themselves and no one else. But then there's Count Berglis. He used to be Minister of Military Affairs. He sacrificed his own life so that all the soldiers and officers who fought could be given quarter. When I heard that, I don't know, that simple act of humanity, I couldn't help it. I burst into tears.
That was probably... What was his name? Casper's dad, I believe. Who's... Is that Burnett's room?
Finally, that awful war is over. Everyone lost something, and everyone had to make sacrifices. But maybe we can put a stop to all of this pain and loss now. Let's hurry to Shambhala, Professor. We have to defeat them if we ever want to see a world without war.
Do I still have any stats items? I think I have at least one. Yeah, goddess icon.
Hey,
Hi there.
Primary magic herbs. Okay. Not primary, premium. Words. I can at least do one more gardening before the month ends. How much does this give me? Magic only +1, huh? I got a lot of better weapons than in this playthrough than the Blue Lion
I
one.
thought that taking the Empire's capital would bring an end to this war. How naive of me. I'll have to write to my family and tell them I'll be gone a while longer.
oh, greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. I can hardly believe you managed to handle the capital city like that. Everyone did sterling work. I really thought we'd know peace after that battle. We're not quite there yet, huh?
There's unrest everywhere. These eye-openers. Hey, how about a
What is this? You want more valuable secrets? I guess.
Pardon me. We crushed the Empire at long last. But there's no time to bask in our victory. We must prepare for the coming battle. We knew there was a secret group behind the Imperial Army all this time. Now we have a chance to make the first move against them. We have Hubert to thank for that. It's also thanks to him that we were able to rescue Rhea. I still have plenty of questions I'd like to ask her.
Are you going to see her? We should let her rest.
Sadly, I agree. After we return from the next battle, we'll ask her all of our burning questions. Freya's the only one who gets a break, though. Everyone else had better start preparing for battle.
We won against the Imperial Army. I still can't believe it. But I guess we still have some enemies left. I'm not well informed, but I have plenty of fighting spirit. How about...
A mysterious power threatening the very future of Fódlan? Certainly we cannot give it leeway. In comparison to this, the internal power struggles in the Alliance are utterly trivial.
Aren't you frightened?
Fear will serve no purpose here. The only path to survival now is victory. Perhaps I will have the opportunity to strike the decisive blow on the enemy commander. Well, that would secure my place in history for certain.
I'll definitely try to let you do that.
Count Burgess, the Minister of Military Affairs, was applying pressure in the West, but he surrendered after the Empire fell. Cornelia of the Fargus Dukedom seems to have disappeared from the palace, and rather swiftly. He must have realized that the revival of the Old Kingdom was a real threat.
You did it. I never thought I'd live to see the day that the Empire was conquered. I thought that would put an end to the war. I hear there are still hostile forces to contend with. I hope you'll be able to put an end to this conflict and found a new Fódlan in which the free market can thrive.
I thought the war would end with Edelgard's defeat. That wasn't the case. This may be premature, but I'm feeling a little relieved. I have to consider what I'll do with myself, and where I'll go when this war is finally over.
I don't remember what you did
Answer yet.
in the Blue Lion route.
Let's make sure the next battle puts an end to this war. That way, we can all move forward